Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM. You're listening to Cool Talk Live, brought to you by Brown's Heating and Air, with your host, Brandon Brown.
Welcome to Cool Talk.
Brandon, you sound so different.
I have a cold.
Haha. What he did, like the cool talk.
Wake up, Woody.
Sorry.
We have hijacked Cool Talk today. Brandon is in the back or
Somewhere.
not in town.
I don't know.
Or
He's on vacation somewhere. Who knows?
tied up somewhere.
Yeah, he thought he could actually take off, and
He's out saving the world.
he's turned it over to Heather and Diane.
Oh, boy. Oh, here we go.
It's a good thing this is a half-hour show.
I know. Y'all got to keep reminding me because, we get on all these rabbit trails and there's no telling what we'll talk about.
Yes.
But before we get started, we do need to talk about all this teaser that I keep seeing on Facebook from Brown's Heating and Air about this Chick-fil-A announcement that they're getting ready to roll out on Monday.
And it's a big one. I'm not going to lie. It's a big announcement.
It's been making me want chicken.
Yep.
I've been eating it.
I've been excited to hear more, and I saw that the post they did just the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, my first thought was, how did they shut down Ward's Road to make that possible? But then it got me thinking, I really, really want to know what's happening.
It's Brandon. The traffic saw him. It's like, whoop, that's the man. We got to stop.
I was sworn to secrecy, but I will say this. It's a big announcement. So it's a good one. I'm telling you, it's when he approached me to help out, and I'm like, man, that is fantastic for the area community. And so that's all I can say.
See, I'm too impatient.
Eat more chicken. Yep.
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
Every time I see it, I'm like, nah, I got to go find Chick-fil-A and eat.
Yep.
Well, I know because the CVABC, we did donate some gift cards, but I still don't even know what we're doing. So I'm like, here you go. Sure, we'll help you.
Well, the commercial is done, and I think the big announcement is sometime next week. So you should see stuff on TV, social media, and y'all know Brandon. He will get it out there. So it's a good one. It's exciting. So,
and it's coming out Monday, right? The big announcement. I think
so.
is what he said.
Yep.
This coming Monday.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be big.
So, like we said, this is not Brandon Brown. Do not turn us off. This is Diane and Heather, and we are with the Central Virginia Business Coalition, asked to fill in. So, hopefully we can remember it's only 30 minutes. But Brown's Heating and Air has been a longtime member of our organization and a huge sponsor of us. And through that, we're able to keep the lights on and keep doing these events that we do for the businesses in the community. So we're very appreciative of Brown's Heating and Air.
Yes, and I can also attest to just their professionalism and what they bring to the table when they come. They've done work at my house. They've put in my heating and air system, and I've been on the show a couple of times with Brandon, and I've talked about just how great they are, and just when you call Brown's Heating and Air, they're not in it for themselves. And that's one thing I can say really is different. They don't want to just they're not going to look at your heat pump and go, oh, well, you need a new one. No. He comes out, they look at it, they say, how can we fix it? They try and see what they can do to that end first. And then, if you need something new, they're going to tell you need something new. But they do try to really pinpoint the problem and see if they can fix it and make it cheaper and keep your, I see now people talking about, oh, my AC's out. It's too hot to be having your AC out.
Oh no.
I can't even be dealing with that. So if I hadn't had Brandon come and fix mine before last year, before we got the new heat pump, we had this old, it was bad. And the Freon was leaking. So we'd have Freon for a week. It'd be like, oh, it feels so good. Now we have no. Hey, Brandon, come back and give me some more Freon. So finally he was like, I think you just need a new
You're
one.
bugging me too much. I got other customers.
But he was like, I'll keep pumping Freon in here. He was like, if that's what you want. But yeah, so I highly personally can recommend Brown's Heating and Air, not just because they're a sponsor, or a member. We've actually utilized them, and they do a great job. And I love the fact that they have that app now where they tell you, like, you know how sometimes you call and you're like, oh, I'm going to get a new phone. Okay, well, you can sit there for 5 hours. We'll be there between the hours of 1 and 6. You know, have fun sitting there until we get there. We'll be there 6:10 because then they don't even show up when they're supposed to. But I love that he has the thing that's like, as soon as his person leaves their facility, it messages you and says, so-and-so has left. Here's what time they should be there. If they're not there, let us know. And I mean, they're spot on. I love it.
Cool. Well, I will tell you, Brandon, I think I earned some brownie points with my husband because it's weird. Thank you, Brandon, for that. But he was on our show and he had said, you know, you need to change your air filters every time you get your power bill. So the power bill, my husband went and got the mail the other day and brought it in. And I was like, oh, power bill. So I went to the storage room closet and I got out my air filter and I changed it. And he's looking at me like, what? Like, first of all, you bought filters, which is very impressive. And then I changed it by myself.
Nice.
I know.
Look at you.
I know I'm a big girl now.
Brandon, you should be so proud. I
Helping
haven't changed
families.
my filter. My filters. I'm sorry. I'll just smack me on the hand. I'll go home and do it today.
I used to vacuum mine for like 6 months. And I'm like, gosh, when do you change these things? It's just living forever.
and actually, you
Those
could have saved.
5-year filters.
You probably saved yourself some trouble because vacuuming probably took more effort than just switching the filter.
Right? Oh my
Awesome.
gosh. But we have a very special guest in the studio with us today, the famous Laura Watts.
I love that you said I was famous. Thank you so much.
Yes, because we hear about you all the time and how wonderful you are and
you do.
talented. And if anybody listening does not know, it is Woody's wonderful wife.
Wonderful, beautiful,
Oh,
lucky to have one.
Look, all the adjectives are coming out.
I got them. I got them ready to go.
he's so cute.
After he kept you in a storage room for, what, an hour?
Yeah,
I know, I
stay at a
didn't-
warehouse. Get down here.
I didn't even realize you were in there. Like the whole other
She's
stuff.
quiet. I didn't either. Then all of a sudden she was texting me. What did you say? You're like, it smells so much better in here because she has her candles, which y'all are gonna find out in a minute. So I was like, oh, you're here. Hey, babe.
Where are you?
Yeah.
So you own Simply Summersville?
Yeah, Simply Somerville. Yeah, it's a little company that I think I started how long ago, babe?
About 4 years ago.
4 or
now?
5 years ago, yeah. And that was just a place for me to, I guess, have a platform for my creative habit/hobby, I guess you could call it.
I love it. So you've got candles in the next room.
Yes.
So we're all sniffing, got our faces up in them and everything. And they're the ones that you describe them.
Sure. I started these little, almost like the little succulent garden candles after I fell in love with a Canadian artist who did them, and I wanted one. So I was like, I'm going to buy one. Shipping was insane. I think it was like over $40 for like
Nope.
a tiny little 6-ounce candle. And, but sure enough, I was like, if you're going to learn, you've got to look from where you see, you got to learn from the best. So
Yes.
I ordered a candle. It's probably, I don't know, it's back in 2015. I'll be completely honest. And I kind of almost dissected it. I was like, how did she do it? How did she do it? And I followed her business. I followed her social media and just was like, I love this. I can make it better. I know that sounds a little bit, confident, but I really thought, no, it could be cheaper. I could make it cheaper for people. And there's got to be a way that I could do it without having to charge $40 for somebody to ship. But then again, the fragility of them. And if you guys visit my social media page, it's Simply Somerville Gifts. You can also find them downtown Lynchburg. I also sell them in Charlottesville, but they're really a boutique item. They aren't easy to ship, but I've kind of cornered a jar now that and secured the wax. So if you do go to my website, which is simplysomervillegifts.com, you can check them out, and they ship for less than $8. So I'm trying to make it easy, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. So yeah, I offer a lot of different things. I offer candles, I offer wax melts. I love to make sugar scrubs, body care products, soap. So that's kind of my jam. Like that's kind of where I found this website, this sort of niche that I could use and better make people smell good, make people feel good.
People always need to smell better.
Now, I've
Especially
got
if the
to
AC goes out.
I've got to jump in here because you were telling me the other day, right, Laura, that Right, so your site, you sell, like you said, you sell a bunch of stuff, and one of those things is sugar scrubs, right?
Yeah.
Now, let them know who your biggest customers are for your
Okay.
sugar scrubs.
So this is a crazy story. I got a big order, and I don't usually get big orders. Let's just be honest. I'll get 1 or 2 or 3 a week. This started happening probably about a year ago, and I finally was like, I'm sending this same kind of customer over and over and over again. I'm seeing her buying and buying. I'm like, yeah, she must love my stuff. And finally, she's like, left me a review, and she messaged me before she left the review, and she said, I need to get permission first before I leave a review because it's weird. And I remember telling Woody, I was like, Woody, read this. No, she actually works for a they do autopsies. She is working towards, I think, becoming or fully certified. And I don't know how that works in the medical field. But she was basically in her internship kind of thing, mortician school. And she said, it's the only thing that takes the smell off of my hands.
I'm sorry. I know my face is just
No,
like,
your face is the same as my face because I thought,
off of her head. So she's not rubbing these people down.
oh, she's rubbing them down, but not with my scrub.
Oh,
she
I thought
is actually.
At first I thought that's what I was like. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
Diane. That's what. Yep, that's simply Somerville. It's being rubbed all over corpses. That's what it is.
It does not take your flesh off, ladies and gentlemen. It does not. No, but she actually performed these autopsies,
And she couldn't get that.
and she couldn't get the smell. And I'm sure it's not probably dead body smell. Let's be honest. It's probably
formaldehyde.
Like formaldehyde. Yeah,
formaldehyde.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like, I have to be honest, even with gloves, even with all the gear, it's still there. Your scrub, and she's like, I've tried a lot, is the only one. And I'm thinking, that's so cool. Don't miss it though. I said, don't sleep on this review because so many other people that are in that field have ordered and have reviewed and have commented. So I'm thinking maybe I just go mass market in the
That's what
autopsy.
I'm thinking.
Let's think
send
about
them
this.
flyers.
you never know where you find your niche.
That's it. I have the
Everybody's-
commercial in mind right now.
With the
Everybody.
zombies, if you've been walking
That's
around.
right.
He'll push the dead skin
Yes.
removal. He'll push
Well,
it.
it's funny
Then
because
it'll be somebody sparkly clean after they put it
see,
on.
it makes itself. Well, it's so funny because like when she started making sugar scrubs, I didn't know what it was. Right. I just know the house smells amazing. Right. That's all I know. And then all of a sudden she was like, she would leave it in the bathroom, and then I started using it, and it's like, oh my god, this stuff.
Were you just playing with it at
Oh,
first?
I didn't know what to do. Like I was like, "What's that? Smells good." And then it was like, "This is great." And then I started. I would give it away as gifts to some of my clients and stuff like that. And then they would give it to their husbands, and that they would then place orders because it's the only thing that will get the dirt off the hands, grease off the hands. So it really, like, she makes it all handmade, and it smells wonderful, but it's very effective.
Is that why you were running around here? Feel my skin. Feel my
Yeah. Smell me. Smell my arm.
Actually, I may have to look into that because I know my son-in-law, he has, from where he's worked with like mechanics, he's got grease and stuff all over his hands.
Yes.
And he has tried everything.
This will do it.
And my husband actually makes fun of him all the time because he's always like, you think you could wash your hands before you, do this or that? And, he's like,
Simply
I've tried,
Somerville.
so I may have to.
Yes, please. I'll bring you by some. I'll definitely get you guys some.
Well, back to the candles, though, that you have in there. So, first of all, I've never seen any like those.
Thank you.
And you see succulent, the succulents you can buy at stores that are just like the plants in a pot, that, make you feel good that, again, like I told y'all earlier, I kill plants. So, it feels good that you have some that are still alive. But hers, like with the candle form, they're colorful. They're really pretty. Something like, I don't know that I'd want to actually light them, but they're just very
this way you
unique.
wouldn't kill them. You would just melt them.
Isn't
Then
that
you
the
buy
same
more.
thing?
But then you got to buy more.
Yeah, no,
Well.
I don't know if that's a great marketing strategy. You make candles, I don't want to burn. I tell people this. They're really great, even just to smell. Like you can smell them now, not even being lit. I like highly fragrant things in my home. Woody can attest to that. But one of the things I do tell people is if you've ever enjoyed a candle warmer, like I think they're like $6 or $8 at
Yes, I
Walmart,
love them.
you can put them on that and then enjoy them for a lot longer because you'll still get the smell, but then the top won't be disturbed. Because I think that's why people kind of hesitate to buy sort of crafted candles or artisan candles, I guess. But that's a way to enjoy it. It's also a good conversation piece for your bathroom or even just by your sink or in your living room. Like it's just kind of fun. I know for me, if we go to Yankee Candle a lot, we go to Bath and Body Works. I'm a sucker for all the stuff that smells good. And I'll be like, I paid $25 for this candle. I'm not burning it, And then,
We call them no burns.
or
better
they're
just
like,
look at that.
Yeah, they're like, they are for decoration. Do not light them. And I remember coming downstairs and he had lit all the candles because the Christmas tree was up. And I'm just like, freaking out because he burned my candles. But now I think, you know what? It's okay. You should enjoy it. Life is short.
Life is
Burn your
short.
candles.
And
Yes.
sniff them.
And buy more.
Yes. So have you looked? You need to look on her Etsy page. She has these. I wrote them down. Wax donuts. Stop playing. Stop the phone. Wax donut. They're like melts, right? And they look like little donuts, Heather.
Hold on, I'm looking them up.
She's
right
on.
now.
She's
Little,
on it.
like you've got key lime cupcake. I saw
Yes.
a pink sugar and a salted caramel. Stop.
It's hard. It's
See,
hard.
But I'd have to put those up because the grandbabies be trying to eat them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is I use all natural products. So even if they did eat it, you don't have to worry because it would just not taste good. But the good thing is all my products are sustainable for sensitive skins, allergies. I have major skin sensitivity. So one of the things I was telling Woody, it's like, I would love to be able to buy a lot of the products that are out there, but I can't because
Yeah.
I'll just rash out. But these, like my sugar scrubs have 4 ingredients in them. And I use all natural products, all natural things, that aren't going to be abrasive or hurtful to your skin anyway. And so, yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the perks, I guess, is like, hey, if you can't buy it, make it for yourself. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things you'll find on my website too.
I like it. So tell me about these cool wax melts that you're doing with the Hill City Paranormal or the whatever that's
Well,
called.
I kind of know a guy.
Whatever Woody dreams up.
Whatever Woody
and
dreams
that's
up.
gonna do.
What's really fun is as Woody, I love that he is interested in what I do, and he also likes to collaborate a lot. And so he'll see, something, or he'll find something, or he'll just say, "Hey, we could do this together." And he is all things loving paranormal. He loves Bigfoot. He loves Mothman. He loves the cryptid world. And I thought, well, how can we, and it all started on like a Friday date night. I was like, we could do this together. And so he came up with all the scents, the fragrances. We kind of said, okay, Bigfoot would smell like pine, pine and forest, and Mothman would, and it extraterrestrial. And we both love the not so scary Halloween. He's he'll watch a scary movie. I won't. But yeah, it was basically a collaboration between him and I, and they're doing great. People love a theme,
Yes. Yeah. Well, my sons, actually, my 2 adult sons, they love the melts, any type of melts, and they're more like the woodsy,
Yep.
and not floral. And I was showing them. I was like, "Look what she just did!" And I was reading out some of the things. They're like, "Oh, Mom, get those for me." And I'm like, "Okay, well, like Christmas is coming up," but then I'm like, "Well, that's kind of too far away. I need to get some for me." So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order me some.
I got you.
And then
Yes.
for Christmas, I'll get them hooked by then.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that is so cool. And some of the fragrances that you put together, I never would have done that.
That's
I never would have thought that.
Yeah, that's all through just experimenting. This would smell good with this. Or if even when we go, we love to travel and we like to shop, local wherever we go, and we love to see what artisans are doing. And I'll just go, okay, that's got to be apple. That's got to be marshmallow. Is that apple and marshmallow? And nobody would put it together. But then when you get home and you actually have the resources to be able to throw something that either together or away, depending on if it's good or not. And then I'll, of course, bring it to him, and I'm just like, how's this smell? And I love that. So lavender marshmallow was born, or something like that. So it's a lot of fun to be able to have a little studio that I can kind of play or mess around, and nobody has to see that. But then the product comes out, and people seem to love it. They seem to love something that's different. Yeah.
So I'm over here just not even talking because I'm like looking.
Do you
through,
see the Disney scent?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Yes.
The Disney scents, because we're getting ready. I'm getting ready to go to Disney in October. And at first, I thought like you actually made a candle that looked like a Mickey waffle pancake, but no, it's the scent.
That's
but it's
that's
still-
tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay, but that's so cool. I like these different the Arendelle.
Yeah.
What is it? Jungle? You have a Jungle Cruise set?
Because I'm a Disney nerd. They call them Disney.
Yes.
I'm just a major Disney nerd. Woody is too. Don't let him.
Yep.
Oh, we
Don't
know.
let him tell
Oh,
you
he's
different.
all the time talking.
And so you're going to Disney, you need
Yes.
to come back with a list of things you want. So for example, I love the smell. We love the smell of Pirates of the Caribbean when we get in the boat and we travel the high seas and we'll get out there and I'm like, I smelled this, and I smelled that. And sure enough, Disney does they
Yes.
handcraft their smells and scents to the park.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, and
Maybe
their
I don't
parades are
sniff
scented.
things enough.
No,
I
I've
need to
heard
be
that-
more observant.
I've heard that they even like pump them out.
They
like,
do.
as you're
They
walking
do.
through.
They do.
Really?
And their parades are scented. So if you watch and you are there in October, you'll see the Halloween cavalcade. They actually pump scents out of those floats. So you'll be able to smell candy, bubblegum, cotton candy. This is the Disney way. And it's one of the things that inspires us. Every time we come home, I'm just like, I know as soon as I walk through Main Street, I'm going to smell popcorn, I'm going to smell cookies, and I'm going to smell cotton candy. Throw those three together and you've got Main Street magic, and that's where that scent was born. So it's a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
gosh, That's so cool. So for the Christmas parades this year, Heather, I want to come
Let's
and
do it.
see
Let's
and
figure it out.
smell y'all pumping some
Smell-o-vision.
scents out.
We'll smell some.
Partner with Simply Somerville and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, for 5 seconds, I forgot you weren't going to be there because I was like, "Well, aren't you going to be working the parade there?"
No, I'm just giving you a to-do list
gracious.
and I'm piecing out.
I'll ride around in my van and just kind of sprinkle oil.
Well, the theme for Bedford. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the theme for Bedford yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can.
top
Did we-
secret.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so it's a storybook Christmas.
Oh.
So people could be looking at the different storybook or, even their
Yeah.
Disney, because Disney, it's cool at Christmas time. They have
Oh.
Mickey's
Oh,
and-
it's wonderful.
I had no idea they did all that.
I've been
That's so
reading on
neat.
that.
Oh,
so
Disney.
I've
Oh,
never
don't
been
even
to
get me
Disney,
on
so I
that.
don't
Part
know.
of it, I think, too, is though the more you smell stuff, then you're sitting there going, "Oh, I think I would like some popcorn
That's
today."
exactly right.
Or your kids are like, "Hey, mom, I
they all
smell
have
cotton
it planned.
candy."
It's all one big strategy. Yeah.
So yeah, I see them.
Oh my gosh, cookies and
It's
everything.
what's
else.
funny is that I like Diane. Speaking of those donuts, right? I remember when she was making those, and I walked in the kitchen, and I thought I was like, oh, I want a donut. You're making real mini donuts to eat. That's how realistic they look in person, like that. And I was right there while she was making them. So we have the best smelling house. I swear. It is. It smells so wonderful, especially that there's like two. Like she goes through I'll call them her seasons, like internal seasons. Like she'll go through a floral, she'll go through, when Christmas is coming around, she has a Christmas, but it's fall and like candy. Those two are my favorite when she gets in those moods. Like she'll get in a mood where she's making just a ton of candy and like, I think you did like a Fruit Loop one time or something like that. And then fall, it absolutely goes crazy. So yeah.
Hey, honey, are you in your candy mood?
I do. I like when she.
Can I request a fall?
I'll walk
candle
out.
day?
And she has a studio at home, and I'll kind of make my rounds, and I'm looking around like, okay, I like that. It's like, I want more of that. So
You guys cracked me up. I love it. To be a
So-
fly on the wall.
I'm just gonna put this out there because Brandon, wherever he's at, is listening to us today. So
Hi, Brandon.
He said Laura wrote the
Love
storyline
that
for
guy.
a Christmas commercial
I
that
did.
y'all did, and
She
I
did.
remember that it was
Oh,
great.
she did.
I
Can we
love that
just
Christmas
plug this real
commercial.
quick?
let me see if I
Brandon?
can find that.
You said brownie points. That should be a Brown's Heating and Air incentive program called Brownie Points. Let's just put it out there.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Marketing.
There you go. See, this is what
See?
happens when you get
Creative
people
minds.
together. Yes.
Brandon hears me. I know you do.
Let me all right,
Brownie
look.
points
I'm finding
from
the
Brown's
commercial.
Heating and Air.
Now let me tell you, because Brandon, I have to give Brandon. He is really good. Like I love being creative in my commercials, and I don't get to do that very often with clients. Like usually they're really corporate, but I'm like love to go goofy, and he lets me go on his. So I was sitting around. I was like, I want to do a Christmas commercial where we brand. I want to put Santa Claus and all this stuff. And so I got home, talked to Laura, and Laura's like, and she starts rhyming. Like, she's really good. Like, don't let her fool you. She probably won't do it on the microphone, but she can freestyle. She can rhyme. She knows the lyrics to every song, like every song ever made. So all right, so here is, she wrote this, and this is my neighbor. He read it.
Because they didn't put Brandon in the commercial.
It's at Brandon's house, though. It's at Brandon's house.
At Brandon's.
All right, so here, she wrote this. I was like, I need to do a Christmas commercial. And this is what she comes up with in like 20 seconds.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, everyone was shivering because the heat system went out. Out of the window, Dad heard a strange sound, so he sprung to his feet to take a look around. When lo and behold, what he found there was a brand new train from Brown's Heating and Air. Want the gift that keeps on giving? Call Brown's Heating and Air today to keep you and your family warm this holiday season. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a warm night.
Boom, there you
How
go.
have I not seen that?
Yeah, it's really cute because Brandon's kids are in it. But then I was like, "Well, Brandon, were you not like good enough?" You know,
Not allowed.
they didn't cast him as
No,
the dad.
Brandon, you can't be in your commercial.
Absolutely not. But no, it's a great commercial because I remember seeing it. It's catchy and it was very well put together. So good job to both
Oh, thank
you.
you so much.
It was great.
That is so cool.
And I love the fact that Brandon doesn't he doesn't skimp on that either, which I think says a lot. Like, he's very good at, he wants his commercials to look professional, and it really says a lot about.
Well, he has high standards
his
for his
character.
company overall, and
Yeah.
sometimes you don't see that
I'm telling you,
in other
he is,
places.
I'm not just saying that because we're on his podcast right now,
Is
but
he blushing?
I'm saying because he is fantastic to work with because he lets you do your thing, and oftentimes as a creative or as a business, you're hired to do something, and then people interject. But like, Brandon's one of those customers that I literally have an idea. He's like, "Yeah, man, do it. Tell me how much it is. Let's go. Let's run." And he's just like, "Oh, I love it, love it, love it." So even with this, and I can't give it away, this Chick-fil-A announcement.
You almost did. You want to?
Even with that, like I kept rolling. He was just goofing off with the cow with the cow there. It's just like he's such a good sport. So like really, like you have business interactions with him, but like he's like that in person. Like personally, he's just cool and just easy to work with and let you do what you are hired to do, and he does what he's hired to do. So it's just wonderful. Good. Yeah.
And I'll brag on Brandon because I grew up with him. And to think about this guy just in a sense of, and his lovely wife, the thing is that Brandon is not a joke. He has been this way. I've known him for 30 years, Brandon? Has it been? No, 35 years. I adore him as a person. I adore him as a father. I adore him as a friend to my husband, which is, believe it or not, the most small world because I just think the world of him, and I think his business shows his character. I think his business shows his family mindset, just like Heather said. It's just not. It's not about the money. I mean, to Brandon, he's doing well, and I wish him all the success. But for me, it's about the man. It's about the
myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? And he should be given all those titles because, believe it or not, he is a cherished friend of mine. He's one of the best men I know. And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of this podcast. I'm proud to know these ladies now. And I'm proud that hopefully one day he'll have me back when he's a host because I don't know what he's scared of. He didn't want to hang out with me today. But I'm honored to be a part of this. Thank you so much for having me.
He's sitting outside in the truck right now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Blushing.
we'll walk outside and be like, I just didn't want to have to come on today. Just hanging out.
I just don't want to see her today.
That's okay. I'll just listen in my truck.
I think it's cool though that we did play his Christmas commercial because Brandon's one of those people that like as soon as Christmas is over, he's posting how many days it is
I
till
know.
Christmas.
It's what's funny is like every time on Facebook, like you look like a countdown to Christmas without even looking at the name. I'm like, I bet you that's Brandon. And sure enough, like 100% of the time, it is always Brandon posting about Christmas. So
You always know how many sleeps you got.
yeah.
Oh,
So Brandon, how did we do sponsoring? Talking about Brown's Heating and Air today? See, it's all good stuff and it's all natural. See, we don't make it up when we talk about it.
Yeah, that's true. It has been very
No script.
Yeah,
No, that's right.
unscripted and but I think we were able to also talk about Laura's business.
Thank
and
you.
We're going to actually have you as a vendor at Battle of the Bands.
Can't wait.
Coming up. And so we're really excited about that. So come and check these candles out and scrubs and
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah,